Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Hack Check podcast. As always, please follow us on Spotify. The link is in the description. Please like the video, comment, share it far and wide, and we hope you enjoy today's episode. I've got a very special guest today. It's a former WBF World Champion and IBF Intercontinental Champion, Vukile Mangwaca. Welcome.
How's it, man?
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too, brother. I feel great. Pleasure to have me here.
Awesome, man. And you say you're feeling great. How's the preparation for the fight night, 25th of August?
Well, man, preparations are going good. Everything's under control. We've been camping now. I think it's 2 months.
Okay.
I've been camping. I've been in the camp.
Yeah.
I've been in the camp since the beginning of the year because I was supposed to fight in April.
In April?
In April, I was supposed to fight.
Okay.
So there was the changes. Then another date, they said June. Changes again, they said July. Changes again. I was supposed to go to Mexico. I got a deal.
Yeah.
With a guy. Said, okay, you're gonna fight in Mexico by June. Prepare for the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Fight took a short curve. Then now it's August. Here I am.
Wow.
Fit again.
Man.
I've been in camp. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the reason for the changes?
This boxing politics, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So they end up took another guy from Joburg
Okay.
to go fight in Mexico,
which
is the guy that I fought last.
Yeah.
So they took him to win for the title shot.
What title was it for?
I think it was I'm not too sure, man, but it was a title fight, but not a weight title.
Okay.
Like international things.
Right.
Yeah.
Like an intercontinental
type. or international thing.
Okay.
Like that, yeah.
So we're here now. So August. Who are you fighting, and what are your thoughts?
I'm fighting the young boy. His name is Nasiphi Mdlangazi, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't know much about him.
Okay.
But I've seen his record, and I'm like, okay, this boy is still growing up, you know. Yeah, you know these boys, they wanna fight the big names.
Yeah.
To get the big names.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know much about him, but as far as I see, like check on his record, and I see the boy is not on my level. So yeah, I think it won't go distance because it's 10 rounds.
Yes.
So it's a Western Cape title.
Yes.
I don't think it's gonna go distance.
Okay, so you're not really focused. I mean, it doesn't sound like you focus on your opponents per se. You're just gonna stick to your game plan and see it through.
Nah, man. No, normally I don't focus on my opponent. All my fight, I focus on me. I focus on my fitness. If I'm fit, if I'm ready for the fight, I'm like I said, like I don't take any opponent for granted. I don't take any opponent easy. You know what I mean? So I just make sure that I'm ready mentally, physically, and emotionally going to the fight. So I don't focus more on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I focus more on myself. So if I'm ready, then anything can happen.
Yeah, everything else will fall into place, and
exactly
what must happen must happen.
Yeah, man.
And tell me, I believe this is quite a monumental event for Western Cape boxing. This is one of the first sort of big televised events in Western Cape. Is that accurate?
It's not the first. It's not the first, but it's been a while. It's let's say it's not the first one, but it happened long ago. But I can say it's a comeback now.
Okay.
To the Western Cape boxing. You know, it's a big event. There's a SA title on. Abdul Kunets is fighting Apaki from Eastern Cape. There's All Bones, which is me, fighting for the Western Cape title. There's another upcoming fighters, the Good Boys. So it's a big one. It's really big. Yeah, it's not the first one, but boxing in the Western Cape has been so quiet. It's been so quiet. So this one I can say is a comeback. Yeah,
because
I can put it that way.
When I chatted to Matt as well, he was saying, boxing's always been big in Joburg.
Yeah,
exactly. more than anything.
Yeah.
and now to have it back, like you said, it's actually a perfect way to say it. It's a comeback, because it's something's coming back to Western Cape, and hopefully more events afterwards.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, let's hope there will be more event coming. There's been an event, but like a development tournament, like 4 rounds. We do have a lot of promoters in the Western Cape, but I think they don't have a sponsors to stage the tournaments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very difficult for them to stage the tournaments. So you will find out we have like 1 tournament or 2 per year, which is
not enough.
This is nothing. In the provinces like Joburg, Eastern Cape, Durban, I think their government, they are supporting the boxing like quite more than us. You know what I mean? So hopefully after this one, hopefully there will be more. Well, Insane Boxing Promotion has been doing well because I think this year he did like 2 events before this one, if I'm not mistaken. So the guys are pushing nice. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, it's good. It's gonna be good because I followed boxing way back. I was saying to Matt and to Jamie, like when Baby Jake was still boxing, like back in the day.
That was long ago,
And then I also now you talk about the SA title, and like I remember that time there was the old buck belt, and then Jamie was saying that is the old SA title.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've been out of the loop for a long time, but now luckily I've been able to see quite a bit, now in the last year or two. So it would be good to be able to actually see it, in person again.
Yeah, old buck belt, yes. I was old buck. By the times of the old buck belt, I was still young. I was still young. They were still introducing me to boxing, not even training boxing, but just to watch boxing and see guys going to the gym and watch it on television. And it's quite long. It's quite long, man.
How old were you when you started your introduction to boxing?
I started boxing when I was 8.
8.
I was 8. So it's my uncle who introduced me. It's my late uncle actually who introduced me to boxing. So he said I used to go to the gym. They used to train in old school classrooms.
Okay.
So he said to me I used to go there and get under the table and sleep there. Then they wake me up when the gym is closing. Hey, wake up, we're going. So every day I would go watch and fall asleep under the table. So that's where I started. Then the other day I went to the gym, trained with my pajamas. So that's where it started, and that's how it started.
Was your uncle a boxer as well, or?
Yeah, my 3 uncles were the boxers. So I think it's a family thing. Yeah. All of my uncles were boxers, but it's only one who managed to turn professional and fight pro. Yeah, but they all passed away. They all passed away now. So
so you were destined almost to do it,
it's a family thing. It's a family thing, man. So otherwise, there were others. But if you're coming from East London, it's either you're going to play soccer or you're going to boxing. But or rugby. You will find out even the guys that are playing soccer started at boxing. So if you were born from East London, you must go into the boxing room before you choose any sport. Even the guys that are playing rugby, they've been in boxing room. So it's an East London thing, man. Yeah, you see. So it was obvious for me to choose boxing because everyone in the family were doing boxing, and the neighbors and some boys on the streets, on the same street as I said, they were doing boxing. So
So what, do people start boxing and then realize they're not good at it or they don't like it and then they move on to other sports?
No, it's because of the pressure they get. Because growing up, like seeing your friends going to the same sport, everyone, and you're the only one who played soccer. So when we're coming back from the gym, now we're starting to talk about what were happening in the gym, and then we left you outside. You were like, you don't know what to say, or So you wanna go there also and witness.
Okay.
So Later, we have something to chat. At school, we chat about boxing. We talk
Yeah.
about boxing. And if you're not doing boxing, you will be there outside listening to us. So you want to go there and see these things,
Yes.
even though at school you can do a different sport.
Mm.
So maybe you're not good at boxing, or maybe you are good at boxing, but you want to start there.
Mm.
You want to start there.
You want to be part.
Yeah, because everyone is doing boxing before. Like I said, before they choose any sport, everyone is starting in boxing room. Yeah, man.
Yeah. And then how long were you sleeping in the gym and things like that before your uncle said to you, okay, come?
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I was still young, man. I was still young. So I'm not so sure how long was I sleeping there, but you should say, this one used to come and sleep here. So I remember my first fight, because my first fight, my uncle was a referee of that fight.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So I was fighting with this boy. So I fought a draw there. I said, draw. Then when we get home, I said, how can you say it's a draw? Because I was beating that boy. I said, they will be saying, it's because of I'm your uncle. So so I wanted to make it a draw. So, so everyone can be happy. I said, okay. Then the second one, I win the second one because he was not a referee on that one. Yeah. So it was fun, man, growing up, like going around Eastern Cape, fight to this place this weekend, because we used to fight like every weekend. Every weekend. So we train every week, fight every weekend. Train every week, fight every weekend. So there was this bra, they call him Takid. Yeah, it's Takid. So Takid used to take us to the gym, take us to the fights, use his own money from his pocket.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he loved, even now he's still grooming.
Around.
He's still grooming the amateurs. He's still grooming the young boys. Yeah, he's still fresh. So
wow.
Yeah, so sometimes when I went there, I go chat with them, sit with him, and yeah.
Is anybody helping him to get people to events, or is it just?
Man, now he has a small gym, but it's not a proper gym. Yeah, he just make like a shack, big shack. Yeah, hanging punching bags.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because there's this thing of Mutsepe Foundation there in the Eastern Cape.
Yeah.
Every year they sponsor with punching bag and gloves, and so he benefits from those things.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, man, he's still struggling. He's still struggling out there. Yeah. Sometimes if I go there, sometimes I take some gloves, some old gloves from the gym and bring it here to him. Yeah, so these boys can learn how to box, can grow, and yeah. Now he's still there. He's still there. So
sure.
Yeah, I mean,
how many kids would you say are still he's still working with now? Because I mean, that's a big undertaking, eh?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of these young kids. These they come to the gym today. Tomorrow you don't see them. You see another group of kids. They don't come. You see the other one. So they keep on. So you can't really tell. Oh, how many? But he has I think he has 2 professionals.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they just turned pro last year. 2 professional fighters. Yeah, he's still pushing. But also they don't have sponsors.
Yeah.
It's only this Motsepe Foundation thing that comes once a year, and it's not a big thing.
It's small stuff.
Yeah, small stuff. You just get maybe 2 pairs of gloves, 1 punching bag, you know what I mean?
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I grew up, man. That's where I grew up until I came to Cape Town. I came to Cape Town 2006. 2006. Not because I came here for boxing. Nah, just because my mother got a job this side.
Okay.
Yeah, so he said, okay, you have to now study this side.
How old were you then?
I was still 2006. So I was still doing grade 8, man.
Okay.
I was still doing grade 8. So,
okay. So kind of like at the start of high school. Okay.
Yeah. So I was starting high school, yes. So I said, okay, we moved to Cape Town. So I looked for a boxing gym in Cape Town. So I started training at Lower Crossroads. No, I'm lying. I started training at Nyanga East, Zolani Center. Yeah, we trained there because it was close from where we stay. So when I was training there, I was not, within 2 weeks, I was not happy. I was like, nah, I'm not happy with the training they are doing here. It's not used to the training that I was doing in the East London. So I keep on asking, is the boxing gym around? Is the boxing gym around? Nah, no boxing gym around. So by then I was still staying in Nyanga East. So my mom got a place to stay in Philippi.
Okay.
So we moved from Nyanga East to Philippi. So now from Philippi, I met this guy. This guy, he's a boy. He's the same age as me, but I asked him. He said, "I'm doing boxing." I said, "Where, bruh?" He said, "No, in Lower Crossroads." I said, "Okay, thanks God, because now I'm far in Nyanga East for training. Even though I'm studying, my school is at Nyanga East, but it's too late for go to school and come back home and go back to the gym again.
Yeah.
Same area. It's too late, and it's that
dangerous
side is
at night,
dangerous.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, no, look here, we can train here in Lower Crossroad. So we go there by road work from Philippi. It's not too far. It's like 3 Ks. So we run, go to the gym, train, then we come back together. So I trained there. So there I met an old man there. He was a coach there, Judges Bali. All to find out Judges Bali is from East London, Tanzania.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, okay. I knew Judges Bali. So I searched Judges Bali. Okay, he's a former champion. He's a former South African champion. Okay, I met a big guy now. Oh, okay. So Judges Bali trained me from there. So the name of the club then was Omanyano Boxing Club there in Lower Crossroad. So 2006, 2007, I keep on fighting, keep on going to the Western Cape Championships, beat the guys. We got selected to the team. So we went to Durban. I fought there in Durban on a South African national. I won some fight and then I lost semi-finals. I bring a bronze medal then. 2006. So yeah, boxing was going nice. 2008, my mother got another place in Kailicha, Site C. Now we had to move from Philippi. Now I have to change gyms. So again, yes, I was. It was hard. It was a hard decision for me.
Because you were happy, obviously, at the other gym, and you were doing well.
I was happy. I was doing good, but everyone likes me. The coach, so we were getting too much support there. Now I moved. We moved to Kailicha Site C. So now I'm gonna train in Site C. I know the guys that are training in Site C. I used to beat them. I know all the guys actually from Kailicha. I used to beat all the guys. So now I'm changing gyms. So now I'm training in Site C. I have to beat the guys that I used to train with in
Philippi.
In Philippi. You see, so it was tension. It was tension.
What was it like when you went to that gym? Were they welcoming, or were they kind of like, "Oh no, we don't want this guy here"?
Nah, I was. They were surprised. They were shocked that are you training here? And I said, yeah, I'm training. Yeah, bro, you welcome. Yeah, what happened? They thought maybe they kicked me out. No, I moved. Now I'm staying here. Oh, you're staying around? Yeah. So it was a nice thing like that.
Okay.
So the guys from Kailicha Site C, they were known as like good boxers. That gym is called like, if you're gonna fight one of them, it's gonna be a tough fight. It's gonna be a tough fight. So I was training them. So from day one, they said, okay, sparring. Hey, I know these guys. These guys, they are good. Hey, sparring. For first 3 weeks or 4, sparring is not nice. So
it's like a real fight.
Yeah, it's like a real fight because they want to prove a point. Now you were beating us, training there on Imanyano, now you're here. So sparring days were crazy. When the sparring days, you would feel like, yeah, I don't want to go to the gym today because you know what's going to happen in the gym. Yes. So we keep on going like that. We keep on going like that until we get used to each other. So now we're becoming a great team. Now it was nice like that. So yeah, I fought for Luvuyo Boxing Club. I got selected again. We went to Limpopo for the nationals again. That was 2008. Unfortunately, I lost there. I only won one fight. I lost the second fight. So okay, cool. We come back. We keep on fighting. 2009. 2009. I was 18. So my coach then, Zola Koti, said, "Yeah, boys, it's time to get to turn professional now. Now you are 18, so it's time to turn pro." So me and my late friend Lwando Molwan, we said, "Nah, man, we don't want to turn professional. We still have a business to do, amateur." So okay, we spoke to him. No, we don't want to fight pro. So this guy said, "Now you guys are crazy. We're not gonna fight. You're not gonna fight amateur again." I said, "Okay, we'll see." When there's amateur tournament, we go. We weigh the scale. We make the weight. Now, what they are doing on amateur, they make you guys weigh, take your names, take your weights, and then okay, you guys are going for it. Now they're doing the matchmaking. Who's gonna fight who? Who's gonna fight who? Who's gonna fight who? So our coach will be there telling them to don't put this one and this one. They're not gonna fight. So we will be there waiting for our names to be say, okay, you are gonna fight who? Or you're gonna fight when, you know? Nothing. So every tournament we go there. Every tournament we go, we train, we fit, we go, make the weight, no fight. Say that, bruh. And then
so he lets you go through all of that.
Yeah, he make us train. He make us train. He get us fit. Said, okay, you can go.
But
then he's there. Don't put this one. Don't put this one. So, and then he said to us, it's time to turn pro. Then it was like, bruh, what is the use of training and not fighting?
Yeah.
Let's just turn pro.
Yeah.
This guy.
Because you're going to keep doing it and he's just going to stop you.
You see, that's how we turn professional.
Okay.
2009.
What did you want to achieve in amateur? Do you want to get an SA title or?
On amateur, I wanted to get into, I wanted to go to Olympics.
Olympics, okay.
On amateur.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Olympics. And because Luando, my late friend, he was too good amateur. He ended up won a gold medal. He beat everyone in Limbombo that year, 2008. So he ended up winning gold medal. So he was on Sanabo team. They were supposed to call him and tell, okay, you are in the team. We are supposed to
go to Beijing.
To go somewhere. But they didn't call him. I don't know why. They didn't call me. They didn't call him that year. Then I think that's the other story that makes Zola to say, nah, man, this amateur thing doesn't work.
Yeah.
So this turn professional.
So he was actually he was looking out for you.
Yeah.
Basically.
He wanted what's good for us, but because of we were young then, we didn't understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, we were young then. We turned pro like that. 2009. 2009, I got fight immediately. Immediately, I just turned pro. I got fight immediately. Like you're fighting next week.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Sure.
I remember the fight was like before end of the year. I think it was like November. I got a fight. 4-round fight, fighting in Kailija. Won by points.
Nice. And that time you were fighting 48, you said, eh?
Come again?
You were fighting at 48, eh? That time
I was fighting at 48 kgs. Junior flyweight. I was supposed to fight at a strawweight, which is 47.
Yeah.
Yeah, like now we can't make this weight. Then we negotiate with the opponent. Now let's go cash weight, which is 48.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started to fight 48 from then.
Yeah.
So all of my fights, like 10 fights, 48 kgs. Yeah.
How many fights did you have at amateur before you turned pro? Just out of interest sake.
Yo, a lot of fights, like 200 and something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because so when I was younger, I think I was 19.
Yeah.
I was like looking at MMA a little bit, but I did a little bit of jiu-jitsu, and then my friend was doing boxing also in Eastern Cape in PE.
Oh, nice.
And at the army base there in Humewood.
Yeah. And
there was also guys there. They're like telling me their records, like they're like 120 amateur fights and 150. I'm like, are you serious?
When you're starting at the early age, you get into those numbers.
Yeah.
When you're starting early, you get into those numbers and some other fights you don't really count some other fight. The fight that I'm telling about is a fight that I've written down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they give you a green book.
Yes.
It's an book back in the days. I don't know now.
I think they still do, apparently.
Yeah, so that book, they record all of your fights. They record all of your fights. Yeah, so you get into those numbers.
Over 200. That's
yeah.
crazy. That's crazy,
yeah,
man. And then you turned pro, and then you had in 2009.
Yeah.
And then you had how many? Which fight did you? How many fights was it before you fought for WBF and IBF titles?
My 10th fight was a title shot. My 10th fight was a title shot because I was unbeaten till 12 fights. So I got an opportunity to fight for WBF All Africa, which is 10 rounds. All African champion belt. I fought Talisizwe Komani. The guy has been back in the days. The guy has got experience. Has been boxing. I grew up watching him boxing. So
wow.
So
you knew all about him, but it was like now you got to fight him.
Yeah, I knew about him as a boxer, but it's not that I was following his career by the time.
Yeah.
Now I was just watching him fighting, like, you know, because I used to watch boxing. I'm a boxing fan as well, so I used to watch boxing every fight. SAPC 2, you know. We have to watch for blow by blow, you know.
Blow by blow. I remember that show.
So
I used to watch that also.
So you used to stay the whole night watching for boxing, you know. So I knew him. So, and they put me there as a substitute. I was not supposed to fight for the belt, but because the two guys that were supposed to fight for that belt, they were not even on my division. So one of the guys pulled out. Yeah. Because it was Toba and Simpiwe Tom that they were supposed to fight for that belt. So the promoter said, okay, because I've already paid the sanctioning fees and I've already done everything, this guy pulled out. So let's check another guys that can fight for this belt. So they picked me up. So in South African rankings, I was rating number 10 at the last.
Oh, wow. Okay.
At the last. So Talisizwe Komani was there on ratings, but I'm not so sure now which number. So they picked me. They said, okay, let's take the guys from the Western Cape and stage this tournament. Okay, so I remember the tournament was in Strandfontein. So I was there. So I heard about the fight in 2 weeks before the fight.
Really?
Yeah. But because I was staying in the gym, I was not training for the fight, but just there in the gym.
Ready.
Yeah, just, you know. So they said, so they called me. Said, okay, Bra, you're fighting in 2 weeks for WBF All Africa.
Wow.
What? For the title, yeah. Who am I fighting now? You're fighting Talisizwe Komani. Yeah, you used to call him Matlala. He's short, he's short, yeah, you like. So yeah, Matlala, yeah, I know Matlala, yeah. Yo, he's an old bro, he's got experience. Okay, cool. Let's do this. So we trained for the title. We went there. We go full 10 rounds with him. But I outboxed him from first round. Outboxed him. Nice, beautiful technique until 10 rounds. That was good. I was not bruised. He was like, his face was damaged.
That's it, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so that was my first title shot back then. I remember after that fight, I fought here in Cape Town CBD. The other guy, promoter Kalakuzi, he was promoting boxing there. So he said to me, I'm gonna defend. He's gonna make me defend that belt to another guy. Another guy was coming from Namibia, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So I defend my title successfully here in Camps Bay. Yeah, I was fighting in Camps Bay. Defend my title by knockout there. Round 9, I think. Yeah. And then there was this, and then after that title, okay, then they come another thing called is Premier Boxing League. PBL is something that came out of East London. The other guy called Dixon Moore. He organized that thing where he took like all of the South African boxers. So they was like choosing names. I don't know how do they
pick it.
Yeah, how they pick it. But luckily enough, my name was there. My name, they were there. So here in the Western Cape, they pick up my name and Toto Eleba, the other guy, and Luando Molwana, my friend, the late friend, and Fosumzi Kiakieko. We were 4 from the Western Cape.
Mm.
And then 4 from Joburg, 4 from Eastern Cape, 4 from Gauteng, 4 from Durban. So we're that. So on that tournament, you fight 6 rounds, 3 fights.
In one day?
No, not in one day.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
It's like a log.
Okay.
It's like a log. You keep on winning points. You keep on winning points.
It's in different events.
Yeah, different events, you know. So they give you 3 fights, which is 1 fight, you're fighting 6 rounds for 60,000 rands. If you win all of the 3 fights, you get 100,000.
Okay.
If you win the whole tournament, if you the one that got the higher points, you get 1 million rand.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But the things didn't go according to the plan.
In what way?
On the
promoters.
Yeah, because it ended up the guys that will win the whole division didn't get those 100,000.
Yeah.
The guy that won the whole thing didn't get that 1 million.
Yeah.
So it didn't end up on a good way.
Did people get anything? Did they at least get paid something?
We fought for our 6 rounds and get our 60,000.
Okay.
Which is your purse money.
Yeah. So step 1 happened.
Step 1 happened.
Okay.
Step 2 and step 3 never happened.
Gone. Yeah.
So you fight, get your purse, 60,000, which is a huge money because we used to fight because we turned pro fighting for 4 rounds for like 1,200.
I've heard, yeah.
You know, fighting for 6 rounds for like 2,000 or 2,500.
And you still got to give your manager money, eh?
25% of that money is not yours.
Yeah.
It's for your money. 15% for the manager, 10% for the trainer or something.
Yeah.
Or either way, I'm not sure.
Sure.
So it was good for us, that Premier Boxing League, because we never. It was our first time to
get some serious
money, like 60,000. You're like, wow, this thing's gonna change my life. You see, so of course 25% is not yours out of the money, but it's still 25% big money.
25% of 60,000.
You know, because I remember when I was fighting for that title, the All Africa, the first fight, I was fighting for 8,000.
Oh.
For 10 rounds.
Sure.
And I have to take out 25% of that money.
For a proper title.
You know.
Yeah.
I defended that title for 20 grand.
Sure.
You know, but still 25% is not mine. You know. So getting the opportunity of fighting for 60.
For 6 rounds.
For 6 rounds, you know, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
Like it's something big.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's a win in the end, but it would have been nicer if you got the 100 or the million.
Exactly. Yeah, it would be nicer if we could get that 100 and a million.
But 60 is still better than what you did before.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so it was nice. PBL was nice. So
did they just have the one event and that was it? It was done after that?
No, they did event. No, we fought all of like 3.
No, I mean the three for the first year they did that, and then it was never done again.
Done again.
Okay,
it was never done again.
Yeah, I think after you don't pay somebody like that, you know.
It never happened. Then there were a lot of things up and down, politics, and you know, eating money, pointing fingers at each other. You know, there were a lot of drama. You know, even today, the guys that won the whole thing, they never get their money. Even today. Yeah, they try to protest. They can't go to the court, but.
What are you going to do if the money's not there? It's not there.
You know.
I've heard that in boxing a lot of... So people always make a big thing about the UFC. And Dana White said, he's like, yeah, but if you look at even look at Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Logan Paul claims he never got paid. He's owed $20 million.
Huh?
And yeah, apparently from Floyd Mayweather, this is what Logan Paul said.
Okay.
So it's alleged still. But
yeah.
Dana White said, he's like, yeah, you guys want to talk about fighter pay in the UFC. Have you ever heard of a fighter not getting paid in the UFC? Well, we have now because they didn't pay Stephen Thompson because he didn't fight. But he said, you know, it's like Dana White said in boxing, I'm paraphrasing, in boxing, you'll hear a lot of times of people not getting paid. Or either not getting paid at all or not getting paid what they were supposed to get paid.
Especially here in South Africa. I never really hear about it like overseas. But here in South Africa, I can say yeah,
It happens.
this guy didn't get paid this day. This guy didn't get paid this guy get this amount. He was expecting this. It happened to me as well. But it's not that I didn't get paid, but I didn't get paid what I was expecting.
What you were promised.
What I was promised. Yeah, in South Africa, you can prepare for the fight without signing any contract.
Oh, really?
You go to the scale without signing any contract. They give you the contract maybe on the way in.
No ways.
You're hungry.
You just sign and get done.
You're hungry. And then while you're hungry, they give you contract. You check the contract. It's not the money that you agree with. And then what you gonna do? Because you're already here. And you've been preparing for this fight. And you're here. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
You're gonna go home, give them the contract back, or you must sign the contract because you've been working. You've been wasting your money, because training camp is very expensive, bro. You cannot run away from that fact. You buy, you change the whole diet. You buy food, you buy supplement.
You're traveling every day.
Traveling every day. Use your petrol out of your pocket, because some of us doesn't have a sponsors who sponsors us with petrol money or food or clothes or anything. So we work, we get paid, we buy stuff. So we know at the end of the day we're gonna get paid from the fight. Then when you're not getting paid from the fight, how are you going to cover all of the money? We have the families,
of course,
to look after.
Yeah,
we have kids, we have mothers, we have we have siblings. So boxing here in South Africa is hard, man.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of sports that are like that.
Yeah,
I mean, bodybuilding was like other bodybuilding. It's the same thing. You don't get money for anything, and it's expensive. Like you say, food, travel, everything. I mean, even sports, judo and things like that. Apparently, as well. You've got to basically fund it all yourself.
Yeah,
and it's a tough spot because you have to obviously push through with it. Because eventually you get to an opportunity. I mean, like you get to a chance to go fight overseas or something like that. And then just the fact that you're earning dollars, even if it's low in dollar terms, it's still a lot in rand terms.
Exactly.
So you just got to keep pushing to that point.
To that point where they can call you overseas.
Exactly.
And people who are promoters, they have this mentality or mistake of, now I'm gonna give you this. Now don't worry. You're fighting an easy guy. You're fighting an easy opponent. It's not about the easy opponent. No. You give me a small pass because I'm fighting an easy opponent. What about the camp? Fighting is easy. Fighting is easy. Camp is hard.
Yeah.
Camp is hard. You waste a lot of money. You use a lot of money out of camp. So it's not about fighting this guy. It's about
the build up to the fight.
It's the build up to going to the fight. You got
to prepare all the same in any way.
Anyway, you prepare all the same.
If you don't and you lose to the bad guy, it's bad for you.
You see, so what if that bad guy can knock me out in first round? So how is where is my career going?
Done. You
see, and then yet I was fighting for peanuts.
Yeah.
So they don't understand. They don't understand. So, and they will never understand because this thing has been happening since we were young. It was happening to our older brothers, So, like you said, it's much better if you're fighting overseas. Even though the money that they're gonna give you overseas is lower in dollars, but at least it make a difference in rands.
No, 100%.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, you just got to push through. I mean, that's the thing. Is like you got to pay your dues in everything in life. It's not just sports.
Exactly. It's better, man, to the guys that have sponsors.
Yeah.
Like in Joburg. In Joburg, the guys that get paid like every month by sponsors. The sponsors paid rent for them. Sponsors paid for
equipment
and food, for everything. So that thing itself, it motivates you from training more harder or working more harder. because you don't want to disappoint your sponsors.
Yeah.
You say so it keep you it pushing you to go more harder on what you're doing. You know what I mean? So it's different, man. It's different. So in other provinces, yeah, things are going nice, but yeah, with us,
Maybe it's going to happen now with this with the event on the 25th.
Let's
It's the
hope.
start of a lot, you know.
Let's hope it's the beginning of the
resurgence.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
man.
Tell me, then how many fights did you have? So you defended the belt how many times? Both the WBF belt, you said.
No, that All Africa.
All Africa.
No, only once. I defended only once. Yeah.
And then that's not the Intercontinental. The IBF.
No,
is the other one.
That one was it. I was still a junior junior flyweight. So I was still young. I was 48 kgs.
Okay.
So out of that PBL that I was telling you about, so luckily enough, I got a promoter there. So I met this guy. His name is Andile Stinil. So he saw me on that PBL. So nobody knew about me until they saw me there. So on that PBL, my first fight, I was fighting a South African champion.
Oh, really?
And we were not fighting for his belt.
Yeah.
We were fighting for the
money, the purse.
For the purse. Because he was not defending belt, but it was just that competition. I smoked him. So everyone was surprised. I was born in East London.
Yeah.
I never fought in East London, like a professional fight. So a lot of the guys, they don't know me there. Guys that they knew me, they last saw me when I was young. So I went to fight there. Said, okay, this guy is coming from here, but he's living in Cape Town. Okay, now we're gonna see. I fight. May his soul rest in peace. Lwandile Skiat. He was a SA champion back then. I smoked him for 6 rounds. From first round, I took all the rounds. So that's where they saw me. See, so I got the promoter. He was there watching. Said, this boy, I'm gonna sign him. Second fight, I fought experienced guy, Makazole Tete. I beat him. Fight was close, but I beat him. So they make that fight a draw. Because he was also from Island and them Tanzania. So they make that. So on my side, I said I won the fight, and the guys that were there, his fans said, "Now you won the fight." I don't know how does that fight go to draw. Third fight there, I fought a former SA champion, well experienced guy, well known guy, Mfundo Kwayana, very experienced guy. I smoked him. He's a southpaw guy. I beat him.
Two SA champions and
two SA champions in this one. So those were the 3 fights. I beat all the East London guys. Those were my 3 fights on that tournament. So after the promoter signed me, Andile Stinini, he flew here to Cape Town to come and sign me.
Wow.
So he signed me, gave me a fight, first fight. Now, I was fighting at 48 kgs. On that tournament, I was fighting at 50. I was already up 50 kgs, which is flyweight. So he signed me. He gave me a fight. That fight, I was fighting a guy from Philippines for IPO International.
Okay.
For IPO International. Yeah, I fought that Philippines guy. He didn't come out of the corner. Round 4, I think. We were supposed to fight 12.
Yeah.
Round 4, he didn't come back from the corner.
Wow.
He was done. So that's where I won the IPO Intercontinental. So okay, Bryce, we're gonna keep working. This is just the beginning. Second fight, under his name, I fought for the. Or he make me defend that belt. Right? No. I fought for the WPA. I fought for the WBA, another organization.
Yeah.
WBA International. Now I'm fighting a guy from Mexico, Jose Gonzalez from Mexico. Hard guy. Too much power, coming forward fighter. I beat him on points.
Wow.
I beat him on points. Hard fight, but I didn't take any damages or anything. I beat him full 12 rounds. I won on points. And then he was my promoter now. So he made me fight for another guy defending the WPA. Another guy from European countries as well, but I just forgot. But I was defending for the WPA. I stopped him in round 2, I remember. In Selborne, in East London.
Yeah, Selborne College. Yeah.
In East London, in Selborne Court there. I was defending there. I beat him. So that guy, after my fight, I think he passed away also.
From the fight or just from other?
There on his country. I think it was in car accident.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he passed away there. And then there was boxing politics. And then Andy Lestinile ended up stop promoting. So now I was left with no promoter. Up until I met another promoter, Kaba Boxing Promotions. So the Andy Lematit. So the guy signed me as well. So that one, he gave me like 3 years contract.
Okay.
Yeah. So I keep on fighting. He made me fight for the IPF Intercontinental. I fought for the IPF. Oh no. After Sijuta promotion, the Andy Lestinile, after he stopped promoting. So I was left with no promoter. So now it was dry season for me. I think there was 1 year or 1.5 years without fighting.
Sure. That's a long time.
Yeah, but I think it was 2015. Yeah, it was 2015. It was dry. Training in Cape Town. I end up move to East London. Because I'm here, I have a daughter, I'm not working, I'm just training. So nothing coming. Like, okay, let me go to East London. I know the promoters are there. Boxing is big that side.
Yeah.
So I went there. I met Mlandi Litengimfen. We call him Tamla. Old guy. Tamla is Zolani Tete's manager. Zolani Tete, we know Zolani Tete is a world champion. We know Zolani Tete like is all over the place, over the world. So I said, okay, if I can work with this guy, he can push me because I've seen him push Zolani. So he has a stable there in Tanzania. So if I can work with this guy, so he can push me as well. We went there with the guy. So he welcomed me with warm hands. Nice guy, treated me like his son, staying in his house. We train. He made me train hard. That guy, he's got a passion for boxing. He loves boxing. So I trained with these guys, Zolani Tete, Lusanda Komanisi, Vekeka, Simpiwe. Those are the big names. Those are the stars in boxing in South Africa. So I was training with the guys, but still there were no fights coming. There was no fights coming. We were training like every day and we were super fit. Sometimes the fight comes, okay, we're gonna fight. We train, then there's no fight.
No.
We train, there's no fight. The whole year. And I said, Tamla, I think I'm going back to Cape Town. See, so because I remember we even went to Joburg for fighting camp. We flew to Joburg for fighting camp, camping for nothing, hoping that we're gonna fight.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm skipping this part. I think the other promoter from overseas, promoter that we were promoting Zolani at that time, he wanted to sign us, me and Lusanda Komanis. Said, okay, we're gonna fight in overseas. Said, okay, yes, big things are coming. We're gonna fight overseas. Not that's the reason why we end up go to Joburg for camping, because we were hoping to fight in overseas. But unfortunately, the things turned the other way. So I phoned Tamla. Hey, Tamla, no, man. I want to go back to Cape Town and see how is things that side. Luckily enough, while I was just telling Tamla that I want to, they phoned me in Cape Town. There's other guy that we used to train together, Mbulelo and them. We call him Pomp. He phoned me. Hey, look here, man. Come here in Cape Town. I think there might something for you here. You see, he just told me there must something for you. There might be a title shot for you. Come this side, bruh. People are talking about this thing, but no one wants to come and confront you because we're in East London and this thing is a Cape Town thing.
Okay.
Come here. So before I went to East London, I didn't have a chance to sit down with my coach Zola to tell him that there's no fight. Let me go to East London. I only wrote him a message when I got into East London. Now look at us. Now I'm East London. Now I'm training this side with these guys. Now I'm trying to check another opportunities because there's no fights in Cape Town. We're not fighting. Say, now I wrote him a message there. So after that message, he didn't reply. And they were not chatting. Since then, we're not talking to each other. So I thought, okay, maybe he's cross with me, So, like, okay, it's boxing. Boxing is like that. So if you see opportunity there, you go there as a boxer. If you see opportunity there, you go there. You see, so yeah, it was then. Then Pompey called me and said, bro, you must come this side. I think there might be something for you, but Dazet won't call you until you come here. He won't call you, bro. You must come here. Agent. So I phoned Tamla, please book me a flight to Cape Town. I came to Cape Town. I go back to the gym, the old gym. Go back, train there. He's just looking at me like,
Didn't he greet you or anything? Nothing.
He just greet me like, hey, does it?
Okay.
How's it? No. Okay, cool. Keep on training with the guys. Didn't say anything. After 2 weeks of training, and then they came to me, okay, so he called me Maput. Okay, so Maput, you back now? Yeah, does it? I'm back now. I'm training. I'm gonna come train this. I said, okay, how is East London? Yeah, East London is dry. Same as here. No fight, nothing. Oh, so you're gonna be back now? Okay, now cool. I train. So maybe after a day or two, you call me, sit with me down. Okay, bro, you don't have a contract with anyone there. No, I didn't have a contract for real. No, I don't have a contract. Okay, so there's this guy, Howard Goldberg. He's the president of WPF. He wants you to fight for WPF World. But the thing is, you were in East London. So now if you're here, so I can speak to the guy to put you in. So they want to make a tournament here in Cape Town and in Khayelitsha. Okay, yeah, great news. Okay, how much am I fighting for? Oh, no, you're fighting for this. Okay, now, good pass. Good, let's do it. So they find the opponent in Philippines. His name is, that is on YouTube, I think, that fight. Yeah, they find that guy. That guy who had a good record of like 20 fights. He only lost one, and he's a power puncher. He's been knocking people out. I said, okay, if he's coming to Khayelitsha, he's not gonna beat me in my room. They must bring him. So they bring him for this world title shot. So we fought here in Khayelitsha. I won that fight on points. I won that one on points. So that was my fourth belt. So I went two belt. So I went two belt under Andy Lestinil. Yeah. Which is IPO and WPA. Yeah. I won the WPF All Africa here, the first one. So I won the WPF World on this one here under Howard Goldberg. Okay. So from then, I got a call from East London. The one I was telling you about, Kaba Promotions. They wanted to give me a 3-year contract. So we sat down, me and Tazet. So, okay, there's this thing. This guy's going to give you a 3-year contract, but he's going to give you like at least 2 fights per year. Okay. 2 to 3 fights per year. Sound good. Okay, good. Now we signed the contract. Now we're under Club Promotions. 2017. 2017 for under Club Promotions. First fight there, I was fighting for a IPF. First fight, I was fighting for this IPF intercontinental. Yeah, fighting a guy from Indonesia. Yeah, I think guy coming from Indonesia. I fought that guy. I beat that guy in round 8. Supposed to go 12. I beat him in round 8.
Was that the one that was on ESPN?
No.
Okay.
No. The ESPN thing is now when I came back.
Okay.
Yeah. So after beating that guy, they gave me another fight 2018 to defend the title, the IPF. They gave me a guy from Namibia, which is my last fight, 2018. No, the fight was 2017 December.
Just before 2018.
Just before 2018. That was 8th of December 2017. That's where I defend my title against the guy from Ghana. Nigeria. His surname is Nigeria. I bet that guy on points. Celebrating my victory, nice on December, holiday times, nice season closed. There was a thing called 8 series that were happening overseas. They selected boxers all over the world. That thing was going to happen 2018, at the beginning of 2018. Surprisingly, January 2018, I got a call that your name has been selected on that thing.
Wow.
Getting excited, jumping into the gym same time. So they send the opponent, they send his record. Okay, you're gonna go and fight in England. This guy. But now we're waiting for the contract and things like that. This guy, they are so it's my name in this guy. So they want me to fight this guy. Then if one win is gonna be on that series.
Yeah.
So they already select the team, but it's only me and this guy.
They need one more.
They need one more. So we have to beat each other to get into there. Say, okay, cool. See this guy now, he's an old guy, man. He's 36 years old, turning 37. In his record, I can see now, I can beat this one. Get excited, train for the fight. January, while I was still training for the fight, like 20-something, I'm still training, 20-something dates. Boom, got shot in my house. It was a robbery in my house. I got shot on my leg. Boom.
Finished.
Done. Career is over. So I got shot on my leg, on my bone, my femur. Bullet broke the bone because it was a shotgun, close range. Boom, 3 years out.
Sure.
4th year, starting to get into training. Then came back to boxing 2021 again.
Do you mind me asking, like, would you tell us about the day you got shot? What exactly happened?
That day.
Can you remember?
Yeah.
Everything
That day I remember I was coming from Tigerberg Hospital to see my newborn. To see my boy there. So I didn't came back with them because he was too young, so they had to put him in the classroom that day with my friend in the car. I went to drop my friend. I came back home. It was around about past 9 to 10
In the night,
in the
obviously.
night. Parked the car. When I'm getting inside the house, the security gate, I've noticed that it was open. But I left it
On the front door.
on the front. I left it closed,
Mm.
but I've noticed it's open. When I get inside, the door is open. When I get inside there, there's 4 guys who are waiting for me, apparently.
Yeah.
One with this big gun, one with knives. Said, get inside. You want everything, phone, money? Guys, are you sure you're in the right house? Hey, come here. Trying to kick me inside. Okay, there's no need for violence, guys. I will give you anything that you want. Strip me off, took my jacket, took my phones, took my car keys, took off my shoes. Okay, chill out, guys. Okay, open us here in your room. We open. They see a plasma TV. In that time, there was this thing in Kailisha where you find the guys that they are coming to your house robbing a plasma TV. So the thing there, I think, is the bad thing. It was like my plasma. It was installed in the wall, so they couldn't
Pull it out.
put it out. You know, they couldn't put it out. That was my second plasma TV. Before they went into my house, took a TV. So this was my second one. So I bought exactly the same size, same brand. So there, before they went there, they found my mom there. They beat my mom with a gun, took the TV. So I bought another TV. So this one, there was the second one. So they couldn't take it off. So now what happening is the TV is up there. So we're standing on top of the bed. We're standing on top of the bed with these guys. I said, I must help them to remove this thing. So guys, okay, we're trying, but we're gonna break this thing because we don't have the tools to take this thing off. And my younger brother is there helping me to take this thing off.
Was your younger brother in the house, or did they?
My younger brother were in the house. Sure. Because
who else was in the house?
It's only me and my younger brother.
Okay.
So because my mom was in the other room, but because of she's not staying close to my room. Her room is far. So she heard everything, but I was crossing fingers for not her to come out.
Yeah.
And my other brother was in the other room, but he heard the sound of a gun, and then he was about to come, but he heard the sound of a gun, and then he stepped back.
Luckily.
Yeah. So, which is good. I didn't want him to come out.
Yeah.
You see. So while we were trying to take this TV off, on my mind they were like, okay, I think there was a spanner on the drawer. So now I left the TV, jump out of the bed, open the drawer to take the spanner.
You didn't say anything. Yeah.
So they thought I'm taking maybe something,
a gun or something. Yeah.
Yo, bruh. When I turn, push, boom, on my leg. What are you trying to do? Down. I literally saw my leg crossing, going under the bed.
Oh no.
Only holding with the skin.
Yo.
And the blood's going like
on
my jeans, like
yeah.
You know when you're freezing, you shock. You're not in pain, but the whole body is freezing.
Yeah.
You're like
you can't move.
You can't say anything. See. Yeah. Then my brother was there hiding. After that, they took some clothes, took the burglar, okay, the keys for the burglar gate. They locked me inside there. Took the car keys, took the gate keys. I'm there laying down, crying for help. So luckily enough, my neighbor heard that.
Mm.
And then he checked on the window, he heard the gunshot, then checked. Then he saw the guys going out.
Mm.
Then he waited. So he heard the car sound going. Then he came. And he want to break the bag apart. Because of I fell next to that
Spanner.
next to that drawer.
Uh,
So there was a spare key inside there.
okay.
So I was able to take the spare key and through.
Mm.
Then he took the spare key open. Then my other young brother, now they came out, picked me up, rushing me to there's a fire station there.
Mm.
We were staying next to fire station. Took me to fire station. Fire station is where you get the first aid. The ambulance is coming quick when they're calling the ambulance there. It's not like you calling the ambulance, it's gonna take time. So if they're calling the ambulance,
Be quicker.
it'll be quicker. So I got the first aid there. They sent me to Khayelitsha Hospital. Khayelitsha Hospital said, nah, this is out of our hands. You must rush to Tigerberg. Took me to Tigerberg, operate me, was unconscious now. Operate me. I stayed there for like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. They put a pin on my leg, a long pin on my leg. Yeah. Then I was discharged. So now I was discharged. Then they said I mustn't come back home. I was like, why?
Where must you go?
Where must I supposed to go? Now we don't know if maybe these people they're gonna come back.
Okay.
What do they want?
Yeah.
I didn't rob or hurt anyone. I didn't do anything to anyone. Why do they want to come and shoot me? So they were booking places for me to stay. I was like, nah, this is crazy. I can't live like I'm on a run or I'm running for something. So we opened the case. Nothing really
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. So I
So
like,
till
no, man.
today you don't know who it was, nothing happened.
Nothing. I don't know who it was because the guys were wearing some masks and paraclaves. So I didn't care who it was.
Yeah.
My focus was on my leg to get better in here. So I was keep on in and out of hospital because you find like working with crashes. Now I'm trying to walk on my own. After a couple of months, they're calling me again because I was keep on going to the Tiger for checkups. Calling me now, we saw there's some screw is loose. Now we need to operate you again. Some screws broken. Now we need to operate. So I did like 3-4 operations.
Over what time period?
No, like they would call me like after 2 months or 3.
Yeah.
Or 4 months, call me and said, okay, we're gonna fix this thing. I was like, when is this thing gonna end? When you're trying to get right, they said, okay, now this one is loose. Now we have to. This other time they changed the whole pin. Said this pin is not good for you. We're gonna change it. So why you didn't put this one from the first?
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes you need to, doctors.
Yeah. They also do a bit of trial and error, honestly. In medicine, it's not an exact science.
Yeah. Yo, man, it was really, really hard.
I can imagine.
Hard part on my life. Not working, having kids, having family.
And I mean, I can imagine you used to going and doing something for so long and it's just
and then boom,
stop.
It's not there.
Yeah.
And another thing is, I was not before I got shot. I was focusing only on boxing. I was not working or doing anything. Or my work was boxing. So I was only focusing on boxing. When you focus on something that you love. So I was like, okay, I'm making out of living out of boxing. So for me to get more good in this thing, and I must invest on this thing, put my time on this thing. So after boxing, I was like, life's over. I can't do anything. The only thing I can do is to drive. I can drive. I have license. Okay. So now I'm not working. Now, how am I going to make money? I'm gonna find a job. So my neighbor has got a construction company. He just passed away now.
Yeah, sorry.
I went to Eastern Cape to bury him.
Sure.
He just passed away. It was my neighbor. Good friend of mine because of he's an old guy. He was born like 1973. He's old guy, but he's the guy that I was looking up to him. So I said, okay, look here, Maputa, I can give you a job like to drive this buggy. With my broken leg. It's not automatic buggy.
Yeah, and it's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Like
that clutch doesn't want to give.
Clutch. It's an old buggy.
Yeah.
And like I must use this left leg
Yeah.
with the clutch. Like, yo, bruh, how am I going to do this? But I'm gonna do it because I want something at the end of the day. So I work for the power for quite long, man. Earning 100 rands a day. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
So of course I appreciate it.
But at that time you probably appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. I appreciate it because I needed it.
Yeah.
You know. So I will drive all day, taking away cars to this side, to the other side, taking tools this side. But my only job was to drive. So there were people to carry the stuff in. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I was like, okay, now I'm able to buy myself toiletries and some small stuff, and I can able to give my mom something. You see, so yeah, keep on driving, but I was doing my rehab as well. So there was this guy, used to be my boxing fan, Kemi Fernandez. Kemi Fernandez is a businessman in Somerset. Kemi phoned me, hey, Vukile, bruh, here, sorry about your story and what. So now what are you doing? Hey, mister, I'm driving back. Okay, if he had a shop, in Somerset. Said if you wanna come, sometimes learn how to make coffee. You are welcome, bro. You can make coffee. You can stand there by the door, get like a security guy, like something that can make you keep busy. Said, okay, mister, I don't have a problem with that, but Somerset is far.
Yeah.
And I still had a car at that time. So I want to be able to have a petrol in my car, need some services, and So,
yeah. There's a lot of costs involved getting there.
Okay, it's fine. So what he did, he fixed my car, then he put a petrol in my car. I said, okay, come, you can start working. Then I said, tap out. Okay, I spoke to my neighbor. Okay, look here, bro. I'm gonna check this side now. I said, okay, no problem, bro. Every time you feel like coming back, you can come. Okay. So I started to work there by Mr. Kemi. But the shift was like, yo, I'm working late. I'm working late. Cause like sometimes we finish at like 12 a.m.
Wow, yeah. And
so
you still gotta go back.
I have to drive to Kailicha. It's not safe still.
Yeah.
You see. I'm like, nah. Then Mr. Kemi, find me a physio in Newlands. This guy is good. So there he was paying like 500 rands for 30 minutes.
Wow.
In Newlands. So I was going there 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Sure.
Yeah, the guy's trying to fix my leg until the 10 sessions, I think 20 sessions that were booked are done. I said, okay. Mr. Game said, okay, are you enjoying this job of making coffee? And I was like, honestly, I'm not enjoying it. Mr. Kemi had a gym. Him himself had a gym, insane boxing gym, there in Somerset. My friend Luandile is working there. He's actually he's a pre-owner of the gym. Look in them. You can work there, Mr. Luandile. Okay, cool. Went there. Now, I'm not working with crushes anymore, but I'm still limping.
Okay.
So
how long after the incident was that?
Maybe 1.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, close to 2 years. Yeah, I'm still limping, but now I'm fat.
Yeah.
I'm fat because I'm not doing anything. But I said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna teach boxing, which is boxing is something that I know and I like. So I told myself, okay, now I'm becoming a coach. Now it's time to give back. Training kids, training boxing, training clients, not earning a good money, but appreciate it.
Enjoying it.
Small gym as well. It's like one room gym, very small gym. We were training there. And we were like 4 guys there, 4 coaches. So we're not making enough money because we don't have a lot of clients and then there were other gym there in Somerset, CEY. Owner of the CEY came to the gym. He said he want one guy to work for him. I said, okay, I jump. Okay, I'm gonna be there. Guys, I'll work at CEY. I work at CEY, not for a long time, for like a month. For like a month and 1.5. While I'm working there at CEY, I'm communicating with people. I spoke to Devon. Devon is a ring announcer. Devon used to be my boxing fan. He just watched me boxing. He liked my style. He liked the way I fight. So I messaged him. Hey, look here, man. How about if we can open our own gym? Do you have powers to open a gym? The Devon came back to me. Nah, not yet, Bones, man. But I can. What are you doing now? I said, no, I'm working in Somerset and I'm staying in Kailij and it's too far, man, for traveling. And I'm new here, so I'm not making enough money. Okay, I've got a guy that I can introduce you to. I've got a guy that has got a gym in Cape Town. I train in that gym. So I'll speak to the guy and then telling him about you, and then see if he needs someone to work there in Cape Town. Maybe it will be better there. So he spoke to Mike. So that's how I met Mike. So he organized a meeting. So we arranged a meeting with Mike. That's where I met Mike. So I had to come to PFA, had a meeting with him. Okay, telling him my story and what happened, blah, blah, blah. And then he said, okay, I'm going to give you some interview thing, like show me that you can hold pads. And then he hired me from then. When was that? 2020, before lockdown.
Okay.
That was 2020. I was still fat, limping a bit, just a bit. That's why I started working at PFA. And then he asked me that, are you gonna be able to box again, or do you feel like boxing again, or would you like to box again? I said no, I don't want to box, because after my injury and after I went through, after I saw people, when you are in trouble or hurt or anything, when people distance from you.
Yeah, the people who are really gonna help you will help you.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was not much of a boxing people around me during my bedtime, honestly. People that were talking to me, just the friends around in college, I had my friends that used to chill with them. Not really a big name, like coming from Boxing South Africa or something.
Yeah.
Because we had a meeting with the CEO of the Boxing South Africa at that time. We met in airport. We had a meeting. He knows the story. He promised that he's gonna pay some bills, doctors and some stuff for me. He never done anything. So I hated boxing. Like I hated boxing people. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't want to box. I told Mike, no, I don't want to box. I don't want anything that's gonna
Take you back there.
take me back to the boxing. So I wanna see life like the other side. You see. So and then I was okay, we'll see. I kept on training people there. But he said, okay, do me a favor. Do not want to box? Cool. Look after your leg. I want you to go on the bike every day, 1 hour on that bike.
Sure.
Every day on that bike, and I was unfit because I was fat. honestly, I was drinking too much
Yeah.
during my injury time because I was stressing. You know, when you lose hope, I lost hope. I wanted to die.
Sure.
So I was drinking too much, stressing too much, drinking like every day. I mean, every day. So there was this friend of mine, he come pick me up. We go. He's got a car. He come pick me up. We go. We drink every day. I phone him. Every morning I phone him. Come pick me up from Tanpat. Take me.
So you drink from morning to night?
From morning to night, we drive around. It's not that this guy is working as well. He's not working, but he look for someone that, you know, he's got a car. So if in Kailicha is busy, people are doing business. So if you wanna go, maybe you have a vegetable stand, you're selling fruits, so you wanna go to the market. So you said, okay, I can go for you. So we so we get those loads of people. So on that money we buy alcohol.
Sure.
So we're not working. So when we don't have the money for alcohol, we'll drive around asking for
get. Yeah.
The only thing on my mind was to get drunk.
Yeah.
That's the only thing on my mind was to get drunk. To forget.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would close my door when I'm not drunk, crying.
Sure.
Thinking, crying.
I can imagine it's a hell of a lot to go through.
Bro, there was no one to talk to.
Yeah.
Only my mom. No one to talk to. I didn't go to counseling. No one counseled me. No one talked to me. No one. I counseled myself. I'm the one who said the other day, this is bullshit. I'm going to do something better for myself. So that's where I was starting to chat with the guys, asking for jobs, asking for opportunities. So back to my story. So I was doing that bicycle 1 hour a day. This other day I decided to punch a bag because my leg, I can feel like the muscle is growing back. Punch the bag, but I'm still going to Kailicha to Tigerberg for checkups. They said, your leg is doing good, bro. Keep on doing the great job. Okay, cool. Keep on punching the bag. There's other guy at the gym. His name is Max. He's a physio as well. So Mike booked me a session with Max. Keep on doing now I have my physio at the gym. So doing my physio, doing my bike, punching bag. So this other day, Mike said, it's empty at the gym. It's during the day. People are at work. Come, bro, let me give you some pet work. Coach, man, I don't want to box. Now I'm fine at the back here. I'm just want to sweat. Come here. Now we have a argument. I say, okay, hey, this guy. I go punch this person. Now he saw me the way I punched the back. Said, bro, you're coming back to boxing. No, I don't want to do boxing.
Yeah.
Said, no, bro, please. Just one fight. Then we're done. That's one fight. That's to show people that you can do this. Then we're done. Sit down. Coach, hey. Then okay, he left me like that. Keep on training. So every time now he's giving me pet work. Every time. Till now I'm starting to losing weight. I'm starting to get on shape. I'm starting to feel fit.
Yeah.
Now I'm enjoying it.
And I get the bug that hits you again.
Now I'm enjoying it. Now I'm saying, hey, don't rush it. Watch the leg. I'm training the leg. The leg is getting strong. 2021. Okay, it was a lockdown. 2020.
Getting out of
COVID,
it in 21.
2021. He said, okay, we want to make an exhibition fight here in Cape Town. Would you love to be part of it? Like, you're not fighting professional. Now you're just making, just to have fun, man, Vukile. Yeah, just to show people that, you can box. Coach, man, no, man. No, you can do it, man. Hey, coach, okay, let's do it.
See, that's how they get you with the first one. Yeah. Then they know.
So, preparing for this fight, for this exhibition fight, fighting another boy from Kailicha. He's got a good record on amateur. Hey, I got the fight. I knocked the boy badly in round 2. So I was like, yeah, I think I can.
You still got
I was
it.
still limping a bit, but my leg was not strong enough. It was not as strong as it's strong now. So same year, 2021, I said, okay, now I'm taking my license. Let's see how is this boxing thing gonna take me. I took my license. I did my blood test. I did everything. License for boxing South Africa. But okay, now I'm licensee again.
You're back in it fully.
Yeah. So I trained until the ESPN thing come in Joburg. Luckily enough, I got a fight there. Fighting Sanele Matuna from KZN, but he's based in Joburg. At the time, he had like 5 fights. 5 fights. He's unbeaten. Yeah. He won all his fights. So I fought him. I stopped him in round 2. Okay, I'm back in boxing. I'm back in boxing. Train, keep on training. Caught another fight. I fought for 8 rounds now with this boy, Sabelo Ngebian. He's a left-handed. There, I lost on points. I fought late. So, very close fight. I almost take him out in round 7. I wanted to knock him out. He was out on round 7, but I guessed out because of the altitude. If you're fighting in Joburg, you must be there like on the day of the weigh-in if you know you're fighting tomorrow. But we were there on Tuesday, fighting on Thursday. So we're going to train there Tuesday, train there Wednesday, preparing for a weigh-in there Wednesday, and then fight on Thursday. So yeah, that's a long time, man. You see, so, because I remember back in the days before my injury, if we're fighting in East London, we go there same day, we weigh in, tomorrow we're fighting, you stay in your hotel room. You don't go. You know tomorrow you're going to the venue, you fight. The following day you go back home. You go to Durban, you stay in your room, you go. Wherever you go, you go the day before fight. So I'm not used to go to somewhere and stay there. And
3-4 days.
yeah, getting,
It hits you, eh?
Yeah. Because I felt it from the change room.
Yeah.
When I was warming up. Yes, I'm getting tired. It's like I'm someone just smoking. I never smoke in my life.
Yeah.
But I felt yes, my lung must.
And your nose is dry and everything.
Dry.
Yeah.
You wanna drink water every time.
Yeah.
I think that was altitude that costed me there. So I lost that fight on points. Good fight. I performed. I'm happy. Nothing okay. Good. The whole year. So that was August or July, end of July last year. That was my last fight.
Sure.
So until this one. So it's been a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a year.
Wow.
So until this one. So it's a comeback. This one. Comeback from that loss.
No, definitely.
Yeah. So this one is 10 rounds. So it's the Western Cape title. Fighting Nasip Mhlangazi.
Man, that's such a crazy story. Like, because I read you didn't know if you were going to even walk again, let alone box. Man. I mean, I can imagine, like, with because I read it was an R4, which is like the gun that it was. It's a big, heavy,
big shotgun. Yeah, and then it's close range.
Yeah.
If I can show you the X-rays, you will swear that this thing, it's impossible if this guy is gonna walk again.
Yeah.
Because I thought they're gonna cut my leg off because the leg was only held with
the skin.
Sure. Even now, I'm working with a pin.
That's so. Yeah.
Pin is gonna stay there. So God is good, man. I can put it that way. Because I was not sure even if I'm gonna be able to walk for real. So it's a miracle, man.
No, big time.
Yeah.
And also that everything worked out as well, where you now found Mike, or you and Mike found each other.
Yeah.
And you get like a second chance in it.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, it's like, people are meant, I feel like people are meant to do certain things. And I know you didn't want to be part of boxing anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe it's just like you say, it's God's pushing you there, and you're meant to box.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. Because if God say yes, who can say no? Nobody can say no. It's God's will, man. Because sometimes even now I can sit on myself and think, how is it possible? It's God.
Mm.
You just need to keep praying.
Mm.
You just need to keep praying. I'm not someone who prays every time, but I believe.
Mm.
I believe in God. I'm strong believe in God.
Mm.
There is God. So though, if there were no God, I shouldn't be sitting here speaking with you today. Maybe those guys should have killed me.
Mm.
Maybe I should have been on my wheelchair or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Now I'm staying with Mike on his apartment, the back there, so he found me a place to stay. I'm no longer staying in Kailicha.
Mm.
Yeah, life's good.
Mm.
Yeah, so cause after after all this drama thing of injuries, and I lost everything. I lost my car, I lost friends, I lost people that were close to me. Like only the real
Mm.
diehard people that are still here with me.
Mm.
Yeah. So after all of that, so I had to take taxi now, back to taxi, you know. But now I'm driving a car,
Mm.
my own car. I have my own place.
It's incredible.
Kids are good, family's good.
Mm.
So I really, really appreciate Mike.
Mm.
I appreciate God. I appreciate everyone in Pride Fighting Academy. There's a good people there in that
Mm.
gym.
Mm.
There's good people in that gym. People are people that can open their heart or to help you or anything.
Mm.
Yeah, life's
It's
good, man.
incredible, man. That's really, I mean, especially in South Africa, you know, a lot of people aren't that lucky with a lot of these incidents, and
Yeah.
it's just, I've known Mike a short time,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
that I've seen, you know, the stuff that goes beyond behind the scenes that Mike does for his fighters,
Yeah.
it's, I mean, he truly cares about
No,
his fighters.
he does. He does for real, man. He does. So he can do anything, that guy, to make sure that you are happy.
Mm.
He can do anything to make sure that you're comfortable. Yeah, he really took care of his fighters.
Mm.
Yeah,
Most definitely. I mean, most
yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
And look, I mean, obviously it's a comeback fight for you now, and it means a lot to you more than just the title. Obviously, it's like a full circle now. But what's your future outlook on boxing? What are you hoping to achieve? Or are you just taking it one step at a time?
Honestly, man, I'm taking it one step at a time. But I'm looking forward. I still have that dream of fighting overseas.
Mm.
I still have that dream of becoming a champion. I want to be a champion. Not only a South African champion, but I want to say one day I made it back, and this is this is what I achieve
Mm.
after my comeback. Then I can retire from boxing.
Mm.
I want to be a champion, man. Even if it's not a South African champion, but maybe international champion or a world champion.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Mm.
You know, I still want to go fight overseas. Maybe 1, 2, 3 fights,
Mm.
then done.
There's still time.
Yeah, I'm still 32 years old. I can still do it.
Mm.
I believe in myself. I believe in my boxing skills.
Mm.
I've got experience. So why not?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The world is your oyster still, and look, I thank you so much for sharing that with us, because it's, I mean, yeah, it's I don't have words, man. It's you know, it's really like it's an inspiring story, and I think it's a story that the more people hear about it,
Yeah.
I know probably people in the boxing world know about it, but I mean, hopefully the more people hear about it, the more people be inspired by it. You know, and then any future initiatives that you have as well, you know, to give back.
It's only a pleasure, man.
Mm.
Yeah, it's nice to be here. It's nice to share my story with you as well. And yeah, man. Now it doesn't I used to when I'm talking about it, I used to cry when I'm talking about it. But now it doesn't bother me anymore. I'm okay now. I'm good. So
you're not letting it define you.
Nah.
It happened.
Yeah.
And you
it
still
happened. It's done. Now what's next?
That's great.
Yeah. So now we're looking forward to the future, man. And see what's going on.
Yeah, this future is gonna be bright, I'm sure.
You know what I mean, man.
Yeah, you got a good team around you.
Yeah, man.
You're in a good space. You can focus on just boxing now.
Yeah, man.
And not have to worry about all the other stuff, and
man.
worry about where you're gonna stay and where your car and everything.
Now everything's under control now. I'm working. I have boxing career to take care of, so I'm good. I'm good.
Well, listen, Vukile, I appreciate you coming through. I really, it was great to chat to you, and I'm looking forward to seeing the fight on the 25th. We're definitely gonna see more, man. Yeah, awesome, man. I appreciate it.